Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you my Begonia collection. You are about to see the good, the bad and the ugly. So I hope you like it and keep watching. And the first one is this beauty. So this plant, the mom of this plant was at my mother-in-law's house. And I brought a little cutting of this plant when I came back to France after I went there on holiday, and it had only 3 leaves. I actually made a haul when I brought this plant here, so I can list the video down below so that you guys can see it. But yeah, it had only about 3 leaves, and now look at it. It looks absolutely amazing. It's doing great for me. It's been just a little over a year, and look at how many leaves it has now, and the leaves are fuzzy and they are so beautiful. You see, they're kind of a little bit shiny with the light, but at the same time they're matte at certain angles. And yeah, this plant is very beautiful. I love it very much. I fell in love with it at my mother-in-law's house, and I am very, very happy that she gave me a little bit of it. And you cannot see in camera, I think, but yeah, this plant has kind of a green tinge to the leaves, but not just green, because at certain angles with the right light it looks blue too. So yeah, it's pretty cool, and I love this one very much. It's doing great for me. So I'm going to show you another one that is doing great for me now. So the next one is this absolute beauty. This plant is gorgeous and it has grown so much. I have recently repotted it. I brought it from the Netherlands in a plant haul that I did, I don't know, about 1.5 years ago. I don't know, maybe 2 years. Is it 2 years? I don't know. I don't remember, but I can list the video down below. I actually got this plant because a lady that was at the store, I talked to everybody. So there was a lady there, and the lady suggested that I would pick this one. I told her that I don't do well with Rex begonias, and she said, well, just try this one. I think this one is really cute. It was not, the lady didn't work at the store. She was just someone that was passing by and buying the plants too, like me, looking at the plants. And so yeah, to be honest, I didn't love this plant at first. It only had a few leaves, and yeah, but I ended up getting it. I usually prefer the Rex begonias that have metallic leaves. You probably know what I'm talking about. And this one didn't have metallic leaves, and they actually had some that had metallic leaves. But I brought this one home and lo and behold, it's been like 1.5 years, I think, and this is looking amazing. It's grown so much for me, and it's doing great, and I love it so much. So I'm so happy that I brought it home with me, and this is my second begonia that is doing amazing. So the other one I wanted to show you is this angel wing begonia. And as you can see, it's blooming. It's actually in the process of losing its blooms. This one has a stem that's already dry, and the bloom, for some reason, it's not dry anymore. But yeah, this one I brought from Portugal from my grandma's house, and it's an angel wing begonia. And look at these spots. They are sparkly. They look so beautiful, and she has a little bit of damage on the leaves, but not too bad. But yeah, that's what happens when you have begonias on a windowsill with a space heater just underneath. So the air is turning out to be too dry for them on that place, so I have to find a new place for them. And this plant has another one that's very similar to it. As you can see, I'm just going to show you. When I picked this one up from my grandma, you see it had very little spots on the leaves, as you can see. And these leaves here, it got loose from the stick. These leaves here, they have barely any spots, and that's why I got a cutting of this one and of the next one that I will show you, because they one had more spots than the other. But yeah, my grandma said they're pretty much the same. The blooms they have the same color, but one just has more spots than the other. So that's why I picked the other one up that I'm going to show you right now. Yeah, so as you can see, this one has a lot more spots than the previous one. They're still small. I have another one that has bigger spots and is red underneath the leaves. This one is green. But this one had an accident, unfortunately, as you can see up there. So it had a huge stem, and I didn't stake it early enough, and it fell and it broke. Unfortunately, it needs to be staked pretty desperately, so we are starting to go onto the bed. The plant is pretty healthy, but yeah, it needs to be staked, and I need to do that. But anyways, I'll show you another one now that it's also an angel wing begonia, but it has less spots and much bigger spots. So here it is. This is probably one of my favorites. I think it looks absolutely amazing. Even though it has dry spots, this one is particularly affected by the dry air around it. So it has some dry spots on the leaves, but it's nothing too bad. And to be honest, this is one of my favorite plants. This plant looks absolutely amazing. Look at these spots. They are sparkly. It's almost like an alien plant. It's so beautiful. Look at those wings. Doesn't this look like true angel wings? I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous, and I love this plant very much. So now I'm going to start showing you the bad and the ugly. So this tiny one, it's not necessarily the bad, because I've been known for killing every Rex begonia that I get my hands on. But this one had quite more leaves when I bought it, and most of them died, and I thought the plant had died. And then I started seeing a tiny little leaf emerge. You know, like you see here, a tiny leaf emerging. So I had one of these big leaves, and it was practically dead. And I started seeing a tiny little one emerging, and so I gave up on it, to be honest. I just said this is going to die like all my other Rex begonias, the sparkly ones, and so I'm just not going to bother. That's what I thought, and I just forgot about it. And apparently it likes to be dry, because the little leaf emerged and grew and grew and grew and became a big leaf, and now there are more leaves, tiny leaves emerging. So yeah, hopefully I will get the hang of it, and I will get to buy some bigger ones. That would be nice. Because I used to have one that was red with metallic leaves, and it just looked like metallic paint. It was so beautiful. But anyways, so this one is the almost dead that is not dead. And I will show you the ugly now. So these, I don't really know what's wrong with them. I don't really know why I'm failing. I mean, they lost the leaves here, and they don't look very nice. The bottom ones actually look nice, but they don't look very nice, you know, those two stems over there, and I have no idea why. I think I didn't get the hang of watering them just yet. You know, if I water them too much, they don't like it. If I don't water them enough, they don't like it. So yeah, this one is a little bit fussy, and I'm not sure what kind of begonia this is, but yeah, these two, this one and this one, they are the same, only that this one has white blooms, and they're quite pretty, and this one has pink blooms. As you can see here, they're already almost all of them are faded. But yeah, so it doesn't look the greatest. It also needs to be staked. It needs that very badly. And I need to buy stakes because I don't have any more to put on these plants. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will leave you with this image of the pretty white blooms. And I hope you're having a good time despite all the confinement and coronavirus and everything. And yeah, I wish the best for all of you, and peace be with you. Goodbye.